A record high 77% of Americans think the United States is divided on the most important values. Some families are sure to find themselves split on different ends of the political spectrum. Rocca found one of those families and talked with them about the election results in a dry run of Thanksgiving dinner. This should be good, Mo. Good morning. Good to see you.
Yeah, good morning, Gail. Good to see you. 42-year-old Victor Fiorillo is from Philadelphia and voted for Hillary Clinton. His mother, 66-year-old Fran Bowers, lives in Ocean County, New Jersey, and voted for Donald Trump. This family ordinarily does not talk about politics, but this campaign and election were different, and that's adding a whole other thick, viscous layer of stress to this Thanksgiving. How are holiday meals for your family?
They're typically pretty calm because we avoid any conversations that would get too stressful. We're in a very unusual situation in which my wife and I tend to vote Democrat, and everybody that comes to my house votes Republican.
You're outnumbered.
We're well outnumbered.
Is it going to be hard for you not to maybe gloat a little bit?
No, I won't do that. There's a verse in the Bible. It says to work at peace and edification, and that's me.
Okay, you're taking a very New Testament approach.
Yes.
But if you're pushed, you can go Old Testament on them.
I can. Listen, my husband and I researched a lot about the Clintons and Hillary, and no way were we going to vote for her.
You have an ability.
Alex Carter, Columbia law professor and professional mediator, joined us at the rehearsal Thanksgiving dinner table to, well, mediate. Are you recommending that a lot of people just eliminate politics from the discussion?
You know, Mo, this is a very unusual Thanksgiving. I wouldn't recommend that anybody set a blanket rule if it doesn't work for their family.
Well, and Victor, you have 2 children.
We have 2 children, and you know, the other side of this is I worry about teaching them a bad lesson, which is that, you know, we as a family can't get together and have a level-headed conversation about important topics without it going off the rails.
So why don't we venture gingerly into a discussion about the election?
Sure.
So I'll start. Boy, that was kind of a surprise when Trump took Wisconsin.
Well, when Trump took Pennsylvania, I knew it was all over.
My daughter, she's pro-Trump. You know, she was very happy, and I talked with her, and I didn't talk to Victor about it because I knew who he voted for, and I didn't want to say, yay, Trump won.
Well, that was very kind of you.
Fran, what's one thing you would like Victor to know?
Well, the Trump wasn't my first choice. We didn't even look at the news much before the election because we were so tired of hearing it. And, you know, the way he talks, Trump, he comes across sometimes in a very arrogant way, but I knew I couldn't vote for Hillary Clinton. So that's why I voted for Trump.
Now, what do you want to say right now?
She doesn't like listening to Donald Trump, but now she has 4 years of listening to Donald Trump.
It's true.
And I would also say that I understand how she feels because my vote was a vote against Donald Trump.
Well, they share that then, that they hated the other candidate.
Yes. The only thing I would say is as a Christian, I'm praying that he surrounds himself with good advisors.
Okay, she just brought religion into this now. We started with politics and she brought religion in.
We're ready for the trifecta. I feel like if somebody insults the food, we will have completed the mission.
Your response?
Well, I think as far as religion goes, my mom and I are on the same page, actually. I just have a hard time connecting Donald Trump to anything resembling Christianity.
Both of you have a strong Christian faith in common. It's just where that faith leads you politically that's different.
And we don't want sectarian conflict at this table. But back to politics. We asked Fran and Victor to try a conversation about an issue that dominated the campaign trail.
So, Mom, do you really think it's a good idea to build a wall between Mexico and the United States?
There needs to be better control in keeping illegal immigrants out. I'm not saying that the wall is the best way, but there does need to be something. They should come in legally, though.
I agree with that.
As our ancestors did.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
And as your wife's parents did.
My wife was born in India.
So the immigration issue is one that's personal for you also.
We don't want at this table is anyone building, well, a wall of mashed potatoes to divide this family, right?
Right, absolutely. But we can agree to disagree on certain things.
It seems like there's always an effort, and it comes very naturally to find common ground.
It does. It makes me wonder, Mo, whether you all will be the mediators on Thanksgiving.
I think the real solution here is to ban your sister from We've established some ground rules, basically. So I think it's by now time to invite the rest of the family in. Who's everyone voting for in 2020? According to our mediator, if you're in a house divided, make a game plan ahead of time. And if things get heated, remember, we're family. Blood is thicker than water. And it stains. You don't want to get it all over the tablecloth.
Yes, it does. They were pretty civil, considering what I expect will not be the case at many dinners.
Right, I know. I think there'll be real fireworks. I think they were way too civilized.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's good for their lives.
But I do think it's good, though, Mo, to set ground rules. I think that that's really a smart thing to do.
Family dysfunction will be specific.
Yeah.